Hi, Junior with today's thought. And today's thought is a vlog, a video that I really should not have to do, but I feel that I have to because I'm pretty sure that the mainstream media, the liberal media, are not covering this. So, well, if I'm wrong, let me know. Put it in the comments. Tell me if you saw it on NBC, ABC, CNN, if you saw what I'm about to report. But James Comer, the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, has now, well, you saw, I'll put it up again. Here it is. This is documentation, proof that Joe Biden has gotten money directly from China, from Hunter Biden's dealings with China. Now, the way it was done, well, I'm going to put James Comer on. I'm going to put him on in a second, and you can hear everything from him. But basically, money from China was funneled through one of these shell corporations, one of the either exactly or approximately 20 shell corporations that the Biden crime family created specifically for the purpose of disguising these payments, but payment from money from China into this account for this one corporation, Owasco, that formed by the Bidens, by Hunter, I believe, and this is one that bank officials looked at, and no discernible business purpose for this corporation, no service, no product. So it sure looks like it's just a shell company created solely to transfer money from one source to one recipient, and that recipient, one of those recipients, was Joe Biden. And you just well, you know what? I'll just let James Comer explain it, and then I'll be back with a final thought.
President Joe Biden claimed there was an absolute wall between his official government duties and his family's influence peddling schemes. This was a lie. President Joe Biden claimed his family didn't receive money from China. This was a lie. President Joe Biden claimed he never spoke to his son, Hunter Biden, about the Biden's family's shady business dealings. This was a lie. Now, Hunter Biden's legal team and the White House's media allies claim Hunter's corporate entities never made payments directly to Joe Biden. We can officially add this latest talking point to the list of lies. Today, the House Oversight Committee is releasing subpoenaed bank records that show Hunter Biden's business entity, Owasco PC, made direct monthly payments to Joe Biden. This wasn't a payment from Hunter Biden's personal account, but an account for his corporation that received payments from China and other shady corners of the world. At this moment, Hunter Biden is under an investigation by the Department of Justice for using Owasco PC for tax evasion and other serious crimes. And based on whistleblower testimony, we know the Justice Department made a concerted effort to prevent investigators from asking questions about Joe Biden. I wonder why. The more we learn, it appears the Justice Department was trying to cover up for the Bidens until brave IRS whistleblowers came forward and a federal judge rejected the sweetheart plea deal. Payments from Hunter's business entity to Joe Biden are now part of a pattern revealing Joe Biden knew about, participated in, and benefited from his family's influence peddling schemes. When Joe Biden was vice president, he spoke by phone, attended dinners, and had coffee with his son's foreign business associates. He allowed his son to catch a ride on Air Force Two at least a dozen times to sell the Biden brand around the world. Hunter Biden requested office keys to be made for his office mate, Joe Biden, in space he planned to share with a Chinese energy company. We've revealed how Joe Biden received checks from his family that were funded by the Biden's influence peddling schemes with China, no less. The House Oversight Committee continues to investigate Joe Biden's involvement in his family's domestic and international business schemes at a rapid pace. We will continue to uncover the facts and provide transparency about the findings of our investigation. President Biden and his family must be held accountable for this blatant corruption. The American people expect no less.
Okay, so now you heard the latest piece of evidence, which I think will turn out to be proof that Joe Biden has been is corrupt, has been getting money from from China. And then the question is, why did he or Hunter get this money? What was the purpose? That could be, and probably will be, a future video. But it's an interesting question for the media if they don't report this. Is how much longer can they go on burying this scandal? Now, Hunter Biden will be coming in. It looks like, the House will be holding. It looks like they will finally be holding a formal impeachment vote. And what does that matter? Right now, there's 3 committees looking into reasons to. Justification for impeaching President Biden, the Oversight Committee, Ways and Means, and Judiciary. And what's interesting is they've been trying to get information they've been asking for witnesses from the White House to provide witnesses, to provide documents. We have these 81,000 emails in the National Archives, emails sent by Joe Biden sent communications using pseudonyms. I don't know if he sent all of them. Maybe some were sent to him, addressed to a pseudonym. But the point is, the White House has been stonewalling on these. So what an official, if the House officially votes for an impeachment inquiry, that is a very powerful tool. Then the House will be able to go to court and get a court order for the White House to produce everything that that the House is asking for. It may go all the way to the Supreme Court. That's what happened with Richard Nixon. But in the end, the Supreme Court ordered everything what the Watergate Committee was demanding, subpoenaing, to be provided, because there is one of the highest duties of the Congress is impeachment. There is really no defense for, if the purpose is investigating the possible commission of high crimes and misdemeanors by the President of the United States. There is really no higher duty than that. And the House, the White. Well, let's see what happens if they resist a court order, especially if it turns out to be a Supreme Court order. And he's already violated one, by the way, the one forgiving of student loans. The Supreme Court definitively ruled that Biden does not have the power to do that. And Nancy Pelosi herself, when she was the Speaker of the House, said the President does not have the right to do that. And now I guess she's changed her tune, or there's no tune at all, because she hasn't said anything about that. And I guess I'm going to digress a little bit, because I don't have a lot of respect for the late Senator Byrd, former Ku Klux Grand Kleagle, I think he was. He was an officer of the Ku Klux Klan, and I never got the impression that he changed his stripes when he suddenly repented. But one thing I do respect him for was that he was a very zealous guardian of the Constitution, of the prerogatives, specifically of the Senate. And he would, no matter who the president was, his party or the Republicans, he was a Democrat, if you didn't know that, but if he thought the White House was exceeding its powers and encroaching on the powers of the Senate, he would carry a copy of the Constitution in his pocket, and he was adamant on respecting the powers and prerogatives of the Congress. And it's unfortunate that apparently we don't have Democrats like that anymore in the House or in the Senate. They'll rubber stamp anything that a president of their party wants to do, and that is unfortunate for our republic. And that's my thought for today. Thanks for stopping by. If you could subscribe, that would really be great. Share this video with anyone you think would benefit from it. But most of all, Come back and see me again. Would love to see all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.